Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge, and let's talk horror. But before we talk horror, let's just say that I would rather be on set. That's what I'm saying. With I71 Films, and I've got the two masterminds behind I71 Films. Not only are these guys directors, writers, just your basic businessmen in every amazing sense of the word, but they are two of the most genuinely nice people that I've ever had the privilege, Ashley as well, that we've ever had the privilege of being in touch with. I have Mr. Jose Byers, Mr. Derek Talib. Jose, how are you doing tonight, man?
Kid, I'm doing great, man. It's great to be back on the show. Derek and I always have a great time when we're on here. We love your show, man. We always tune in to see what you got cooking, and it's just an honor to be here, man.
Oh, dude, it's anytime I get to work with you guys, twist my arm all you want. It's gonna happen. All you gotta do is say the word, and it's gonna happen. So how about you, Derek? How you doing tonight, brother?
Doing really good. Happy to be here, Ken. Love your work because you put a little horror movie out that was kind of jumping, brother. Kind of jumping. Acting was on point. Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yep.
Look
Thanks,
here.
man.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yes,
funny
he's jumped
'cause
into the
people
horror
don't know.
realm and did a good job.
What people don't know is my very first experience on a real set was with these gentlemen, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Obviously last year we filmed St. Gabriel, and I was able, Ashley and I both actually, Ashley got roped into having a part in the show, and
Yes, you did.
it's so awesome, and I'm so happy, and I'm so excited for this to come out. So let's start with you, Derek. St. Gabriel, obviously 100% spoiler free. What's a little bit of an elevator pitch you can give us to kind of fill people in on what St. Gabriel is all about?
Well, see, Gabriel is basically the story of two detectives that get actually trapped in a case that puts them in between St. Gabriel Mafia, neo-Nazis, witches, fallen angels, and Lucifer. And they find that they're the ones that have to keep Lucifer. They play a key role in keeping Lucifer from re-entering heaven. And we've shot we're doing it by St. Gabriel Volume 1, St. Gabriel Volume 2, St. Gabriel Volume 3, and 4. And that'll be the season. We're going to do really longer, more expansive episodes.
So I mean, pretty much just a typical Friday night, messing with the mafia and witches and Lucifer. This is what we do every weekend.
Exactly. It's how we normally roll.
Yeah.
Right. We just bring a camera with us when we go out on our, Friday night run, and that's pretty much what happens. So.
It's hard to keep them out of heaven, man. I mean, we're always doing a lot of work.
I know, man. That's that tricky son of a bitch. So, Jose, obviously, like I said, being around you guys when we were on set, you made us feel so comfortable and so confident for being our first time on a real set, and you made us feel really like we were at home. What kind of updates can you give us about what's going on with the production of the show and where we're at this point?
Well, the production of the show has been amazing. It's been a long time coming. Let's put it that way, with everything with COVID and our editors having schedule conflicts and stuff like that. But what I can say is that St. Gabriel has gone and made some major ground. And I'm glad we get to talk to you about it because we have secured distribution for St. Gabriel as of right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude,
So
awesome.
St. Gabriel will be seen to the masses. Derek, I'll let you jump in too.
Oh, it'll be this fall. It'll be this fall. We are actually in post-production putting Volume 1 together, Volume 2, and we're probably going to have to get everybody back on set for Volume 3 and 4. We can't say where it's going to be streamed yet. We know where it's going to be streamed.
NDA,
we don't want to announce it. Yeah. But we
right.
We'll make it announced because it's fun because it took so much time because like what it was touching on, COVID and things like that had pushed our post-production things back. And then we had different schedules and things like that we had to work around. So now we've got it done. We added some post-production people to our team. And we believe it or not, one of the main leads actually is also a composer. So he's composing something for it. Tim Novotny is putting together some music for St. Gabriel that's really good. And it's really coming out. We have a young lady that's actually doing one of the songs for it, who's new and kind of undiscovered talent as well. She's offering some of her music to it.
Yeah, Jenna Jordan is her name.
Yeah, Jenna Jordan.
Yeah, Jenna Jordan. So
And
she gave us a nice little piece to put in there. So we're very appreciative of that.
yeah, and we wanted to give her some exposure. We like to give new people opportunities to actually do something, right? Especially if people are local to Ohio. And one thing that we also are doing is we've been in contact with people that will possibly be using future episodes that are, I guess, quote unquote named actors that we reached out to that are interested in participating and being involved in the St. Gabriel world, but mainly work with I71 world. We're doing a lot of the business aspect of this right now. We're also launching we're in post-production on our reality show. We should have got Rebecca on here, but last minute I didn't think that she would be available. But we have to get Rebecca on the next episode, there, Ken.
Yeah,
because that's her. She came with this idea for a reality show that we're going to be doing about I71 Movies and how we are a diversity company that's creating independent film here, and kind of what we're doing as we go through things like that. Like something like this would be on our reality show.
Right.
So,
it'd be like a day in the life of like I71 Movies, like everything that we do, like lunch, dinner, meetings, just get inside of our entire life as an independent film company. So it's pretty cool.
We gotta get you and Ashley on that.
There's gonna be a huge audience for that, because like me personally, when I still buy something, I still buy the physical media version because I want to watch the behind the scenes. I want to see how these things have come to be. I want to listen to director, producer, actor. I want to hear all this stuff that's happening with their commentary. So I'm telling you, and this is not lip service, guys. When we went down there, and you just brought up a name that I wanted to talk about, Tim Novotny. I was lucky enough to be able to work across from him when we were down there. And between every take, Tim's sitting there saying, "Hey, this is what we need to do. This is what we got to do. This is what we got to do." But then the minute that camera starts rolling, he's just, his intensity. Like that guy is, he's just somebody that I was so blessed to work across. Obviously I have you guys directing me, and that's something I'll never forget. And then I had Paul completely manhandling the shit out of me. But to have, Tim, Paul. Oh my God, that guy's amazing. Such an amazing guy. He's he's definitely a monster. But and then Tim was the one that was sitting there like, "Hey, let's try this, let's do this infliction, and he was a huge help to me. And the fact that you brought him back up was a good way for me to segue into how appreciative I am, not just to you two, not just to Paul, not just to Tim, not just to Rebecca, not just to Dawn, but everybody that was on set that day. You guys, like, it was seriously, I could not have asked for a better experience. And then, I've gotten to work with the people over Angry Mule Productions, and it's the same thing over there. They're a small company and they love what they do. And it's all about the passion and the love. And it's a family feeling. And that's what I got with you guys too. And I cannot say enough good things about you guys, about St. Gabriel, about the production that you guys are doing. Now, when it comes to this, St. Gabriel, obviously, it's a limited series for those of you that don't know. And they talked earlier, they have a distributor. So this fall, we're going to be able to see it. And we can't say that yet because NDAs are available. And, we kind of got to stick by the laws of a contract that's signed. But what you can do, you can click these social media links that are down here in the description, and you can follow along with them on social media. So the minute that they can talk about it, you don't got to wait for me to tell you about it. You can get it right from the horse's mouth.
That's right.
That you're following I71 Movies down here in the description, so you can stay up to date. Now, St. Gabriel's the big thing we're doing right now, guys, and I'm so excited for it. Not just because Ashley and I got to have a very small role in it, which was so fucking cool, but the story, the actors, these guys, everybody that's a part of it, even with makeup, everybody that was there was so professional. and so awesome. And I know that this is just going to be knocked out of the park, because the stories that Derek has told me about the writing process and how, he told Jose, and the minute he told Jose, they were like, we're doing it. It's a wrap.
Right.
It's done.
Right.
So I cannot wait for you guys to see St. Gabriel and everything they have cooked up for you. But I want to bounce around here just for a second.
Sure.
Jose, I71 Productions is not just about St. Gabriel. You guys obviously put a lot of eggs in the basket. You have the reality show coming up. Is there any full-length features you guys are going to be working on here in the future that you are able to talk about at this point?
Oh yeah, one that we have cooking up right now is called A Wicked Breed. That'll be on the horror spectrum, and it's evil versus evil versus evil. The mastermind Derek Taleb has created another masterpiece with this story, and I don't want to give too much of it away, but it involves an old Victorian house. Involves a husband and wife team, and a couple of deranged gas station attendants, and a person of interest that has done some bad things, but he'll get his just due in the in the end. We do have that. Go ahead, Derek.
Oh no, like you said, we have a Wicked Breed coming up, which is, like I said, evil versus evil. First of all, basically a story about it starts in the 1800s, jumps to the present, and you have basically it's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of from dusk to dawn kind of feel to it, right? It's got action in it, and it's also got horror in it, right? Oh. And then we're also working on, speaking of Tim Novotny, he and I are getting together to we did a short called Code 207. It was an award-winning short, and we're getting together to make that a feature film. And it's gonna it's gonna be hardcore. It's gonna be hardcore. Because Tim and I get together and we start writing stuff, and we're gonna probably co-direct it, and it's gonna be get ready, because you're probably gonna be in it, man. I'm being real. You're probably gonna be in it. I mean, it really fits your style, and
yes, it does.
Yeah. But we gotta get you actually in it somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll make sure you're in it.
Right.
So,
I don't care if I'm a waiter walking in the background that trips and drops the dishes. If you guys need me for anything, at the drop of a hat, I will be there. Because not only do I love being in film, but working with you guys was just such an amazing experience that I'll never forget. And anytime that I get that chance, I'm going to take it. So, and to know that Tim's awesome. Going to be a part of it too, that's like a triple threat right there. You know?
Man.
That seals the deal, man.
We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah,
dude. Like I said, like I support in every way I can. You know what I mean?
Like, brother. Yes,
this is one of those things where, when you meet these people, that's the best part of this job that I have, is you get to meet people, and the minute that you meet someone, when you've been doing it for as long as we all have, the minute you meet someone, you could tell how genuine that person is about what they're doing, and if they're a fly-by-night person just trying to make some money or whatever. But we knew the minute that we all connected, this was the real deal. You know, you guys were the real deal. Right. You guys are doing it for the right reasons. Everything that you guys are doing, you're doing for your love of the business, your love of film. You're making films that you would sit down and watch. It has nothing to do with money, anything like that. You are making the things that us fans want to see, because you fans are the ones that are making it. And don't get wrong what I'm saying. These are not fan films. These are quality films. They are quality TV shows. But when I say that they're made for fans by fans, I mean, they're not doing this as a big studio that's going, well, we need something to make $38 million. Give me a Spider-Man. That's not what they're doing. What they're doing is their love, their genuine love of filmmaking and storytelling. And that's something so special that's very hard to find nowadays. So
it's funny you say that, kid, because Derek and I, we joke around and say, if we ever won the lotto, you know, we would be making movies full time, because it's like you said, it's not about the money. It's about the passion and the love for the art that we do. And it's like, you know, Derek and I, we do a lot of things just on our own for $0. We don't, you know, we're not out to make, you know, a killing on making a film. Now, if it sells and does well, that's great. But the initial bringing it to the table, dude, we just want to make a good film, and we want to make something that people want to see, like you said. Like Derek and I talked a while back ago, and we said, why don't we make the films that we want to see? It's like everything is like a remake of a remake of a remake. And
Right.
It's just like we're not doing that.
Right. Right. And we want films that everybody's kind of represented in, right? We want everyone from every walk of life, every socioeconomic walk of life, every race, every nationality, every sexual preference, want everybody to feel comfortable, not just on set, but actually in our films. They can come to our films and watch them, right? And I try to get as many people. It's funny because I try to get people, and I look at them, and I think, yeah, I can see this person being this. And this person may have never thought about playing that kind of role ever before, like with Mary Lee Osborne she plays Ginger in St. Gabriel, but Mary Lee Osborne has been an FBI detective for us. She's been a kidnapped victim for us. She's been everything. And we just have a lot of different actresses we work with and actors that people wouldn't cast them sometimes, but we would cast them, but we see something in them. Like when you guys get to see Ken on film in this, he plays us. He's such a hard ass. He plays it so well. It's just like, I told they said we got to use Ken again, man. I can't spoil it, but yeah, we got to use Ken again for a while, man. We got to figure this out.
Yeah.
Which is funny because like it's I'm being totally genuine. Like you said, in this I play a hard ass, which is so out of my comfort zone because that's not at all who I am. But you guys looked at me and you said, you know what, let's take this guy out of his comfort zone and see how he does. And I will be forever grateful to you guys for that. And it was seriously one of the best nights of our life, Ash, and because we showed up, and I'm not going to spoil anything here, gentlemen, but we showed up and an actress didn't show up. So you guys were like, hey, we need an actress. I was like, I know someone.
Ashley, yes,
she's great.
Yes,
she's great.
Yes.
She nailed
we
it,
love
man.
you, Ashley. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ashley.
It was so great. Just the minute you guys were like, we need an actress, I was like, I got someone. She was like, Kenny, stop it. Kenny, stop it. I was like, no, she's right here. She'll do it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I remember walking up to her, and we're getting her prepped for what we need her to do, and her eyes were like, big like saucers. Like I'm not an actor. You are today.
Yeah, there you are.
You may not be an actor, but today you're going to play one on TV because you're going to act today.
You are.
And it was amazing the ways of the world, because when we came down there, we made the trip, and there was never any inkling that Ashley was going to be acting. It was just I'm going to support my husband. I want to be a part of this because everything Sledgehammer Horror is Ashley as well.
Yes.
And then you guys threw that opportunity out there to her, and I can't tell you how much it meant to the both of us, man. And like being able to be on set. And something else I want to bring up before we get too far off base, the stunt choreography that went into this, watching you guys in your fight scenes. Like this is something that, this isn't some stunt doubles that come in, we're out there watching you guys in the cold while you guys are fighting outside, and we're just like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. In between takes, you got Derek coming in like, look, you got to act like you're hitting him a little harder. I was like, slow down. So
can I say something about that, Ken? I'm glad you brought it up that it was cold. Every time I have to do a fight scene, Derek always makes it in the damn cold. It's like the last time it was like 22 degrees outside. The time before we filmed, it's like, oh my goodness. And he's like, well, we still got to do the fight scene. I'm like, dude, it's cold outside. It's like a wind chill of like -30. Still doing the fight scene.
But somehow Jose always ends up with no jacket on. He's like, well, let me just take my jacket off. You don't take your jacket off, Jose. No, it's got to come off.
No, it's got to come off. It's got to come off. I gotta look cool.
The script says you have the jacket on. Well, that's cute. Let's do this.
Can someone make this a cut off half shirt?
A halter jacket,
Right. So another thing I want to talk about is with the distribution finally being, now this is a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Sure.
With this finally getting picked up and you guys being able to distribute it to where you wanted to be able to do this at, what was that like for you to finally get that call saying, this is happening, gentlemen? We've watched it. We loved it. We want to distribute you. What was it like to get that call, to know that everything you've been doing was just, it was right? and it was for the right reasons, and you did it. You made it. It's gonna happen. What was it like to get that justification?
Well, it was like, okay, now we got more work to do.
Right. Right.
So I mean, it was a great feeling to have someone outside of who knew about St. Gabriel to see it, to see what potential that it had, and say, you know what, I think I can sell this. I think you guys really have something here. But yeah, it was an honor. It was like, man, it was like finally, someone is taking a look at this, like a real look at it, and seeing what it's worth and seeing what we can do with it.
I think that it was a validation of the potential of what we can do,
Mhm.
because we've made stuff on micro budgets and things like that. It's a SAG film, so we've made films before, and they've been received well. But this one was our kind of our baby, and we know that what it's going to be. It's like this is the incubator stage of it. So if people go out there, watch it, support it, and we'll make more, then what it's going to grow into is going to be pretty badass. It's going to be pretty hard. And we got the validation, and we're expected to go on multiple platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And we're excited because this is like I said, somebody else saw it and saw the potential in us as filmmakers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing we're looking forward to, is that they actually looked at it and go, okay, we see where you guys are going with it. And from this, they've given us other assignments. I've written I've written a story for the distribution company for one of the people represented already. I'm working on 2 other scripts that we're going to use to work for this distribution company.
Mm-hmm.
Also, probably going to try and get Code 207 to this distribution company too. So,
like I said, Kit, more work.
Yeah,
Right.
more work. Right. It's been huge, man. It's been huge. It's been huge.
Yeah,
It's been
The big thing about it is, and I'm not saying this as a slam towards anybody, but when you're making art like this and you got the people that are close to you, the people that are close to you are always going to go, dude, this is it, man. This is
Right.
the one.
Mm-hmm.
This
Right.
is it. But to have somebody that's not in that inner circle say, this is it. We want this.
Right.
Then we're doing it. We're doing something right here. And
Right.
it's so amazing. And I this is me as Sledgehammer Horror professionally, but me as Ken Sledge as well, just saying I'm so proud of you guys, because the determination and the drive you had. I mean, we're working till 4 o'clock in the morning that when we're down there, and not one person is complaining, not one person is getting down. We're everybody is there, and from the top to the bottom, and I'm talking about you guys at the top, everybody that was a part of it was just still every single take. Yes, that was great. Let's try it like this and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was great. Let's go back to that first way and let's try it again. Let's make sure we're getting these cuts right.
Right.
And everybody, you guys are you are actors, directors is what you are, because you are willing to listen to your actors and get their input. So that way, hey, you know what? Maybe the way you're thinking, let's try it that way. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll go back to the way it's written. And that makes the people on set want to work that much harder for you guys, because they know that they are valued in what they're doing. They're not just somebody that's there to make you money.
Right.
There's someone that's there that you genuinely care about their opinion, because they want to put out the best product that they can possibly put out as well. So for you to take that input from anybody that's there and let them run with what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that this got picked up, I was beyond over the moon for you guys. It's cool for me. Don't get me wrong. Like, I get to see myself on TV. That's fucking dope. That's cool as shit. But my friends have succeeded in doing something that they've deserved for a long time. And God damn it, I couldn't be any happier, because it couldn't have happened to 2 better people, man. And I wish you guys nothing but the most success in the future, because you guys are the good. You're some of the good ones, man. Like, you really are. And I knew that the first time we did my first horror movie together, and we talked about Tourist Trap and
yes.
These are things that have stuck with me, and to be able to stay in contact with you guys, remain in contact, has meant a lot to me. So before I let you guys go, I know that you said it's going to be the fall, but do we around October, November? Is that what we're kind of shooting for a release?
I'm thinking October at the latest. We're actually submitting it this month. We're doing the finishing touches on it. And so everybody knows Ken is It's called Saint Gabriel: Sins of the Past. Is going to be the series for this season, and Canada's going to be in volume 2. It's literally being edited tonight. You're seeing it being edited right now, tonight.
Right now.
I just talked to the editor probably 2 hours ago.
Okay.
And
well, the good thing about that is I'll be in volume 2, but you can't watch volume 2 unless you watch volume 1, or else my story's not going to make sense.
Exactly.
So make sure, guys, that you're checking out the whole thing, because it's going to be cool to see your boy in it. Trust me, I know I'll be dancing and singing along, but you got to follow along with the whole story so it makes sense. Because if you just see me doing what I'm doing, you're gonna be like, that guy's kind of an asshole. Trust me, you got to watch the whole thing. There's a reason I'm an asshole.
There's a reason he's an asshole.
There's an absolute reason. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man. But Ken, thank you so much for your go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, no,
I was gonna say, Ken.
Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say thank you so much for the kind words. That's what I was gonna say. Derek and I, we've been on this journey since 2012.
Right.
And to see where it started, to see where it's been and where it's going now. And I don't know if the viewers know, and I don't even know if you know, but this is the third time. This was the third time that we had filmed St. Gabriel. And the fact that everything came together like it did for this third time, and that now it's getting distributed. It's just like, it's a godsend, man. It's just like, man, we were on this journey. We say, like Derek said, St. Gabriel's been our baby for over 10 years, and we've never left it. We've never got bored of it. We've never got tired of it. There was some frustration that, it's like, why can't people see our vision? But, that comes with time. That comes with time. We have to keep doing it, and we have to stay in the trenches and keep grinding. But now we are starting to get that little bit of shine. And people are not going to be disappointed with what they see.
Right. And we do the reality show. You're going to see that, brother. You're going to see behind the scenes stuff. You're going to see how the sausage is made. Yeah. Kind of our backstories and things like that. And like Jose is saying, like, we did this 3 times. And this is the third time's the charm. And we brought in some actors from all over the United States that were independent film people, that were quality actors and actresses. We mixed them with our people that were our normal team. We had our Sophia on makeup. We had Mary Petty on production management. We had everybody doing several jobs at one time, right?
Our boy Johnny was out there too, man.
Oh, yes. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, he was getting it, wasn't he?
He was totally getting it. It's funny when you guys were like, okay, this is going to be, I'm standing next to Tim Novotny. And then I got Johnny across from me. I'm like, you put me next to the best actor I've ever seen in my life, and across from the most handsome guy that probably on the face of the planet.
I know.
No pressure though, Ken. No pressure. And right behind me, I got Paul, who uses guys my size to wipe his ass for him. Like, no pressure, Ken. You go ahead and you go in there and you do your thing for the first time ever.
and nailed it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I said, what? I couldn't believe it was your first time, dude. I mean, seriously, you stepped in that thing like you was wearing a nice tight fitting suit, because you were like, I want to say your line. So
I know. Like I can't wait for people to see it, man. Like, it's so exciting. And like I said, and I'm being genuine right now, like 100% genuine from the bottom of my heart, guys. I am not just plugging this because I'm in it. This is something that I was plugging before I had a role in, because I was so excited when they shot me over the ideas that they had. This is something that, after I begged, like, you guys got to let me have some type of thing in this, please, because this is so fucking good. And so this is something I've been plugging since the beginning. I don't want you guys being like, oh, Ken's pandering because he's in this. No, I'm doing this because it's fucking awesome. And I cannot wait for your eye sockets to be able to digest everything that these men have taken from their hearts and put to their brains, taken to their fingers, and put on paper for you guys to see, because holy shit, this is so much fun. And it's just from watching what I've been able to see while we were on set, how epic this is going to be. It's something for everybody, like the guys talked about. You've got mafia ties to it, you've got horror, you know, with Lucifer and angels. It's a love story. There's everything. So this is something that everybody can find that medium that they love in this, and that's something that we all love. You know?
The best villains. I mean, the villains have good backstories. We have a guy who's actually playing a neo-Nazi, and when you hear his backstory, you're like, oh wow, that's kind of fucked up. You gotta feel bad for the guy's backstory. And Hitler makes an appearance.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta tell you this real quick story, and this is is the guy playing Hitler.
Oh, this is funny. This is funny.
Nick Denman. He had a full beard. He's like, look, man, I'm not shaving any of this shit off until it's time for us to actually shoot this Hitler shit. I said, okay. So he shaved it all off, and we're eating lunch. By the time he's dressed in full Hitler gear, and he has a little Hitler mustache, he comes up and goes, "You're having a party and no one invited Hitler."
Oh my god, that's so great.
He goes, I know. The invite is in the mail.
See, here's what I love about this is, like you said, off the top, you've included in the show every aspect that you could possibly imagine, and the darkness that comes with being a neo-Nazi. Trust me, when you're on set with stuff like this, it's heavy shit. So for them to be able to laugh and joke about it, and to be able to have someone giving you the Hitler voice while they're talking about the invite being stuck in the mail, like that really does break the tension, because sitting there with somebody that's acting like one of the worst human beings to ever walk on the planet. So to be able to have that type of levity in that situation, you know, to be able to go and let's have a little bit of fun, because if not, I'm gonna want to blow my fucking head off because I'm playing Hitler.
Because exactly. And the worst part was, it was like Nick's girlfriend is Jewish. He goes, I have to shave this all off before I go back down to Tampa. I said, yeah, you sure don't want to walk out looking like that son of a bitch. That's the last.
Just imagine he's gonna walk into his house when he gets home and be like, "Hello, babe, did you miss me?" He's be calling you guys. Hey, you guys got a place that I can crash?
Exactly.
Kick me out.
Right. Nick's another dude. Nick grinds, man. Nick's another dude that's a grinder like us. We're definitely gonna be working with this dude again. He's very talented. He just had a movie come out. Oh God, what's the name of it? Oh my God, I'm gonna be so mad. And Nick's gonna kill me. I can't remember the name of his movie. Is it Wolf?
Oh, Wolf something.
Oh, damn it.
I forgot.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm trying to plug you, brother.
Nothing you guys are put on the spot. This happens every time.
Sorry.
Well, man, I do again want to thank you guys for taking the time out to come here and give us all an update about St. Gabriel. And like I said, guys, here in the next couple weeks, you're going to be able to find out where you're going to be able to watch St. Gabriel. And you can do that by clicking these social media links down in the description and following these gentlemen on social media. As well, in the description, I do have our episode of my first horror movie that I did, as well as a behind-the-scenes look at St. Gabriel that I did, where I interviewed a lot of the cast and a lot of the members of the crew. So that way you guys can kind of get a feel of what happened behind the scenes of St. Gabriel. So all those are down in the description as well. So that way you guys can be more prepared for what's going to be happening with that. So, gentlemen, please don't go anywhere. I got a couple more questions for you. Everybody else, as always, keep talking horror, stay what you are, and we'll see you guys soon.